Hello friends, Arthur here, and we're back with ZSL Beginner Track Review Part 4, where we start with Something by Northwind. And yet again, a lot of ice, but well, it's quite easy ice, but it's still ice, so I can't say that ice is beginner friendly stuff, but well, you always need to learn something, and ice one of the feature of the game. It's not really hard one, it's more like just do nothing. I believe if you're like beginner you won't be really fast and it will be fine. You won't be fly over the half pipe elements of the ice. Slightly hard, but nice track. Meliora by OGL Games. Very interesting track. I can't say that the uphill after checkpoint 1 is like speed check, because it's at the beginning, you're basically doing nothing before it starts, so it should go nice. Overall, I think this is very interesting track where beginners can easily finish it and more experienced player could find some cuts, some jumps, some extreme overjump that can save them a couple seconds, because otherwise I can't see how you can do after time. Can't Stop Us Now by Brem, and I play this track during showcase, but in my solo run I have slightly better result. Overall, one of the complaints that I heard during showcase, it was that because of all these moving parts and all how it's done, it's create some FPS drop. But overall, I would say it's like medium hard track, and not everything is like very easy and smooth. But I enjoy this track, even if I didn't beat the gold medal. And moving parts are really distracting. And for me, climbing on the wheel caused the most problem on this track. Dokan Course by Mr. James. A really nice cozy track. Pretty easy run, a lot of boosters which give you some confidence that you won't lose a lot of time. All lines are wide. Yet again, it's all about speed and line. I can't even find anything that could potentially hurt you or crush you, like if you at least know how to steer.
With this feeling I can leave. I'm working and I'm here. Will you dare to give it over and walk by my side? Do you see
Wykablu Island by Broken Fork Feet. Well, quite interesting track. If you follow the line, follow the dots, it's quite easy, just follow the line. If you won't be doing it, it become quite tricky one, especially at the beginning, where like yellow dots give you the like almost ideal trajectory, which help you without jumps, without losing any airtime, just go directly. And then all other elements are just smooth and easy, even if you slightly ruined your run at the beginning and you can be very slow. The boosters at the end give you opportunity to go into finish, so pretty doable, but I would say pro players will be way faster on such type of track. Candy Cows by Tommy Gaming, and this is very nice decorated, very interesting track, but from like beginner point I would say it's slightly complicated, not really hard, but it has some elements that could really made your run hard. Oh, and yes, please let me know, do you recognize all candy bars, candy and other stuff on the track, because some of them are really new for me.
light in heart, counting trees around. This is our day.
Are You Not Amused? And this track is really rely on corners, on right amount of steering without like drifting, smoking tires. I found that around 80-70 steer limits is very useful on this type of track, especially when you're using keyboard or you're not precise gamepad driver as I am. Without it, you will be very slow, and all this transition could be really hard, and you can crash on some of the barriers. The Pit by Lazy Hidna. I really love this symmetrical part of the track at the beginning, left, right, the same. The only thing that it could be very distracting because people will go directly to each other, like it's a circle. And then I would say another probably hard element is after checkpoint 7, where the dots show you the correct line. It should be very tight to the corner, and I believe the most crashes will be there, because you want to be really tight to the corner to save as much time as possible, and who will do it better, that person will receive the best result. Luigi Mansion by Marvin, who, if I'm not being wrong, create a lot of Mario themed track, and this one of pretty interesting. So I wouldn't say it's very easy track from getting the best time, but it's definitely easy for beginning to finish it. Again, playing already so many different tracks, I would say probably for the theme's sake there could be several extra lines, especially on transitions, like on sandy parts after checkpoint 5 and 6. But overall amount of boosters made me think that probably everyone can finish it. ZSL Steep Road Ups Road, and like again, for me it's nowhere near the beginner friendly track. It's doable, but some lines really hard. Some of them really use like partially advanced technique, I would say, and need very precise steering and driving, which is not in the like beginner scope, at least for me. Again, too many places where you can easily crash, which for my understanding is not the thing that beginner tracks should be. But overall, as I said, doable with some practice. Okay guys, that was last track for part 4. I don't know how long will be next part, but overall I want to say that there are quite a lot of tracks, and judges find another issue on all of these tracks. It's basically the problem of cutting. There are a lot of cuts which can give you 5, 6, even like 10 seconds on a track. So yeah, simple track have some shortcuts which should be patched by checkpoints. So when you build some kind of user-friendly track, you also need to watch about this. And as always, see you next time. Bye.